Hey everyone, it's Vinny, and today I am going to be listing my top three long shots in the Kentucky Derby that I think have a chance of pulling off the upset over the top betting choices. All these horses are at least 20-1 on the morning line. I do think they would all need some help to win, but I think there are scenarios of how this race could play out that each of them can find the winner's circle. So with that said, the third long shot on my list here is actually the number one door knock. He's 20-1 on the morning line. He's going to go to the front. They're going to send him. Rating did not work last time out in the bluegrass. But he's been a horse that has been stubborn on the front end before. When he gets the lead, he does not like being passed. He has fought back before. He fought back as a 2-year-old against Sierra Leone. On the front end, even in his races that he's coming second in, a lot of those efforts, he's been dueling right at the end. He does not like to back down. So with that said, I think there's a scenario here where he breaks to the front and everybody kind of expects him to come back, especially breaking from the one. He's going to have the shortest trip around. And somebody's going to have to try to challenge him. And he does not like, he's always up. He's up for a challenge. So I think there is a scenario where like him and a horse like Track Phantom are dueling for the lead and he puts Track Phantom away and he just kicks on. And at 20-1, I think there's a legit scenario where he could win this race. Again, he's my third likely of these long shots. I think it would be a very tough scenario to see him being able to put away the other speed and winning, but it's not unlikely. He's done it before. So that's the number one door knock. The next on my list is the number 14 Endlessly. He's 30-1 on the morning line, and he's really only 30-1 on the morning line. One, he hasn't run on dirt. Two, he's coming from the turfway circuit where it's synthetic. And three, the trainer kind of has been very hesitant this entire Derby process about actually entering him in the Derby. Seems like he wanted to enter him in the American turf rather than the Derby, but ownership wanted him in the Derby. So not really great signs there, but he's been working great over the track. I know most of these horses have been working very well over the track, so kind of take that with a grain of salt. But with his closing kick, he's got the best turn of foot, in my opinion, of any horse in this race, even though he's not a dirt horse. If for some reason he takes to the dirt, even if it's just this one time, he's going to be flying at the end because he's going to get an honest pace here. And at 30-1, he could easily, with the best turn of foot, he could easily close down everybody else, and he could get a trip that I think a lot of people are expecting horses like Catching Freedom and Sierra Leone to get. So I think at 30-1, Endlessly does have a lot of value here. And the question is if he takes to the dirt, and we'll know when when they start making their move, getting ready to turn for home. If he's moving, he's going to be flying at the end, and he's going to be hard for somebody to hold off, in my opinion, in more than a fair price of 30-1. The next horse that I think has probably the best chance of any long shot to win here is the number 19 Resilience for Bill Mott. He's 20-1 on the morning line. Yes, he beat a very weak Wood Memorial field. Yes, he has lost to a few of these others when he ran in the Risen Star. But with his running style, I think he is probably, like, outside of the top contenders, he is probably the best horse that is going to be sitting right off of the pace, or should be. He's got a little bit of a turn of foot. In my opinion, he really is more of a grinder type, but he does have that little bit of a turn of foot that he could end up passing horses late. And if somebody is trying to grind with him, I think he's just going to outduel them. He's bred the run all day. He's going to be on the outside. If he moves in tandem with a horse like Fierceness, or moves in tandem with a horse like Just a Touch, like, yes, they are probably more talented, but if they can't kick away from him, I think Resilience could just wear them down late. again, he's going to be 25 to 1. I can't see him taking a lot of money from that outside post, but I do think he gets a very good trip despite that outside post, especially since he's just bred the run all day. You could even kind of throw Stronghold into the mix there with that kind of running style, as like a 3A, 3B type of option for a long shot. I think that's the trip they're going to get. And if it's good enough to win, it will be good enough to win. I would be very surprised if Resilience does not at least run in like the top 6. I think he is going to, I think he's just going to get a good trip. So at 20, 30 to 1, like he should be, I think he holds great value if you're really looking to go against the top betting choices here of Fierceness, Sierra Leone, Just a Touch, Forever Young, Catching Freedom. After that, everybody probably should be around 20 to 1. So these are just my top 3 long shots, Door Knock, Endlessly, and Resilience. What do you think, though? Who are your long shots for the Derby? The dudes will have their betting Bible out for Oaks and Derby Day. It will have my top 4 selections for every race on Oaks Day and Derby Day. So let me know what you think. Best of luck if you are playing the Kentucky Derby this weekend, and I will see you next time.